Self in trouble. 22 minutes past 8. A month after they began training, two groups have taken to the streets of Salford and Trafford to distribute naloxone to the public. The drug rapidly counteracts the effects of heroin and can help save the lives of people who overdose. Salford Achieve Soldiers and Trafford Naloxone United are all made up of people with their own experience of addiction. They're being supported by Greater Manchester NHS Mental Health Trust. Our reporter Andy Bell joined the groups on the streets of Salford for their first day.
Right, so can I just show you this? Thank you. Right, it's called the free twist. So the first twist is to open. The second one is to take the cap off. The third one is to connect the needle. And then we put the one dose in, then we wait 2 to 3 minutes, and if there's still no response, as we're waiting for the ambulance to return, we take it back up, and then we do it again.
I'm just so glad that I'm around people and I'm achieving things. I'm getting good for me, and also I'm hopefully helping other people as well, so it's a massive achievement. And I'm just really grateful for the opportunity. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening.
You've got absolutely nothing to say sorry for, but to see your reaction this afternoon after that first... What was the fella called? Nicholas.
Absolutely brilliant.
All right, so what I'm going to do now for you, I'm going to give you one of the naloxone. Thank you very much, Nicholas.
No worries, darling.
How do you feel?
Absolutely buzzing. I can actually say buzzing now.
Yeah.
Very hot under here, but I like it. I'm looking forward to doing more. Just threw me in.
Wait, isn't that the best way? Is that not the best way?
Yeah.
I love this. I think this is a magnificent thing that we've got going on, and I'm really glad that it's happening in Greater Manchester. So many needy people that you know this could help save, and that's brilliant. Kate Hall is Head of Operations for Addiction Services at Greater Manchester Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust. Good morning, Kate. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me on, Liam.
It's an absolute pleasure. This is really powerful stuff, hearing how much it means to people like Lisa, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, drug-related deaths, we know they're at the highest ever recorded rates since records began in 1993. And every death is someone's son, someone's daughter, dad, mum, brother, sister. And, you know, we really want to be reversing that trend.
Absolutely right. And hopefully this is going to go some way to help in that. How has it come about, and why has it come about?
Well, that's a good question, and really the drug-related death rate is something that's created a significant alarm across the sector. And we really know that addiction is very often connected to underlying mental health conditions, early trauma, and ongoing stigma that's associated with drug addiction is often a root cause for people not coming forward to seek help. Now, we know that people being in treatment with our services, and we heard there from the peers across Salford and Trafford. I'd also like to point out, Liam, that we are running this project across our Achieve services in Bolton and Bury as well, so it's fantastic that we're reaching out across Greater Manchester. We're really encouraging people to come forward, but those people that can reach out to those groups that are still in entrenched addiction and still at significant risk of overdose can be done by those people with lived experience, and those are the peers that you heard earlier.
I think that's really important, isn't it? Is to really get through to people that are still in the midst of addiction. It's important that they can see somebody that has come out of the other side of it by getting the treatment that they need, and that's excellent. What kind of reaction have you had from public out on the street?
The peers have had a fantastic reaction. They've had some apprehension. It's a big risk, isn't it? Because, as I say, stigma is still significantly visible around addiction. I think we've made some great progress with mental health, removing stigma. You know, it's okay not to be okay. It's good to talk. But I think that the peers have been initially apprehensive, but the positivity and the encouragement that they've received from members of the public has been really, really encouraging. And I think recognition that we've got to work collaboratively to tackle this. It's not just about drug addiction, is it? It's about poverty, it's about trauma, it's about communities. And like I say, everybody knows somebody generally who's been affected by their own or somebody else's addiction. So they're really encouraged and they're raring to go.
Excellent news. Look, Kate, thank you very much for talking to us this morning. Good to speak to you. Kate Hall's the Head of Operations for Addiction Services at Greater Manchester Mental Health NHS Foundation Trust. Really good to see that